know, on the offensive side. He's going to have to pick off some players with those ARs and sniper rifles to be able to push up the map.
An honorable mention to JCap. We'll see if he can have a couple clutch rounds like he did last night.
That's an insane KD.
Yeah. Placer leads the lobby with a 1.71 KD in S&D so far in the tournament. That's just absolutely absurd.
It's like pub stat number right there. I mean, he just played phenomenal. Yesterday we saw him go 16-4. And S&D just absolutely going in. Look for them to take that momentum from that last hard point into this S&D. Who do you want to start on board with first here, Maves?
Let's kick things off. Let's start with Enable.
Yeah?
Feeling Enable.
So they're Faze going to be on the defensive side first. Definitely plays in their favor. Defense is so strong on this map. You can't give away defensive rounds. You need to win all of them. If you can get an offensive round win, that is absolutely huge.
All right, we'll kick things off here as he's going to be watching this backside lot. Now for you, if you're playing this first round defense, you mentioned how aggressive you can play it. Well, actually, the first blood there is going to go to replays, though. Slash will be first to drop.
And I love the way that Denial played this. They kind of played a little bit risky, went right up the middle of the map here at the start. And I love that call. You know, on offense, it's so hard to win those rounds. If you can just catch a lucky one at the beginning of the game, you know, make a little bit of an odd play and take one round, that's huge.
Well, 3-2 advantage right now for Faze. We're watching JCap. I believe he had a player that was directly above him. That was actually just a teammate really covering his top side. You see to the left of him, though, there are going to be two players kind of there in that back lot. We'll see how he plays this out. The timing could work in his favor, but it looks like Enable was pre-aiming that corner. He's still going to win that gunfight. Absolutely destroys Enable. Parasite, though, answering back. JCap at a 1v2. We saw him clutch a couple last night. Can he get this first one? He does. He's got an opening here to get the second. Did he see that player? I think he did get eyes on him. He's going to rotate out left. And are we going to see, what did I say? Mr. Clutch, JCap, chance to pull off a 1v2 here in round number one, Matt.
You know, 25 seconds, so he's going to have to make a move here pretty quick. He's going to have to get over near that bomb and pick that up, and it looks like he's just going to hunt for this kill.
And big thing is going to be whether or not he decides to push left or just grab this bomb and get a plant. Looks like he's going to take the bomb round, which I think is a smart player. He's got 10 seconds play time to plant. Going to try and get it down. I don't know if he's going to get this down before Parasite pushes him. Nope.
Now looks like Parasite going to be able to pick that one up. And an easy round win for Faze. That is huge. They needed to solidify that defensive side. When you lose those defensive rounds in this map, really puts you in a pretty big hole.
Yeah, and I really had JCap to clutch this one, but unfortunately, it was really just the time was not on his side. He had, what, you said 25 or so seconds left. Yeah, and not able to make it happen, though. Parasite going to take advantage of that 1v1 situation on the defensive side of things. But look at JCap's already got 2 kills to his name. Parasite has an absolutely massive round at 3-0.
Yeah, we saw a little bit yesterday, Parasite using the AK-12 in S&D. He looks like he's going to bring this one out again. Seeing so many different guns, you know, since that patch. We've seen IMRs, we've seen AK-12s, just tons of different variations of guns.
Well, I saw him and Drifter going back and forth a little bit last night on Twitter. Drifter tweeted that the AK will shoot faster than the bow at all times. Even with that ramped up speed for the bow, the RPM you'll get outside of the AK is still going to shoot much faster. And Parasite said, I told you so.
Yeah, see replays. He's just trying to get eyes on that bomb site, not able to do so. Looks like Parasite's going to be able to get this one down, and that is huge for Faze. If they're able to win this offensive round, it's going to put them in a pretty nice position to take this game.
And he saw that player. I thought he might have got eyes on him in the back, but it looks like he will be behind that rock. Not going to get vision. Parasite able, though, to get the plan and push around and win his first one-on-one there. Big battle with JCap, and he is just
look how smart
and dancing. Is. Yeah, this is incredible.
Which is very nice movement right there, but it's actually going to be replays picking up 2 players. Going to be all up to Slasher here in this 2v1 situation. I think I have no idea where he is, Maeve.
He had a player you saw with the coverage go right below him, but he will get picked up by Attach. And you said that would have been a huge offensive round for Faze. They got the early plant down, but really after Parasite got that first pick, it all fell apart.
The replays went huge. He was able to pick up 2 kills right there, and then I thought Slasher, if he would have went towards that mid-map, went towards the mid-cut right there, probably would have wasted a little bit more time, might have been able to pull that round out.
All right, you got Parasite on camera here. You know, he's been playing phenomenally all weekend. We'll see if he can get a couple clutch plays here in game number 2 as we are going to switch things up. All tied up 1-1. If you are just tuning in, it is a 1-0 lead for Denial. They won the first hard point in pretty dominating fashion.
Yeah, and look at this route that going to be replays on right there. He's just going to get taken out by Aches right at the beginning, and Nable, he's going to take out JCap. You see Denial on the offensive side. They're just going to keep hammering that middle of the map. Just try and make anything happen. That's really, you know, offense is so difficult on this map, Moves.
It really is, and they tried to get aggressive with it, but it's going to be an early 4-2 advantage here for Faze. Did Clay see that player? It looks like he definitely did. There are several, three kind of in that vicinity. Enable gets eyes on him, going to be able to win that gunfight. I thought that was one that Clay might be able to win. Attach is going to be last alive, and he's going to get picked the second he jumps up above to give you over that rock.
I think he was weak. I think it's going to be Aches in your final kill cam right here. I believe that Attach was weak because Aches just snapshots him right here. It will take him out pretty quickly for another round win for Faze. You're going to need to see one of these teams pull out an offensive round, though. I think whoever wins that first offensive round is going to win this game.
Well, I thought Faze had an opportunity to do it in round number 2, but great job by Denial to stunt that 2-1 advantage right now for
see what
Faze.
Everybody's using.
And who do you want to watch here, though?
I'm going to watch Slasher with that sniper rifle right off the bat. He's going to see one. He's going to just try and challenge this player. If he can get that first blood here, it'd be massive.
He's got a player right inside here, and the timing does work in his favor. He checks that right side, and it's going to enable Slasher to get the kill. Enable picks up one as well. Going to be a 4v2. We'll keep eyes on with Slasher. It's going to be JCap and Clayster that are going to be attempting this 2v4. And Clayster, actually, let's switch to Clay, because he's still 0-3. We've seen him go huge in S&D this weekend. Needs to get on the board.
I mean, we saw it with that 1.71 KD and S&D just playing phenomenal all weekend long, but struggling a little bit here. Starting out 0-3, and Faze has bombed down, has a nice player advantage. 2 players up, 4-2, 4v1 now in favor of Faze. It looks like they're going to be able to take this offensive round. And as I say that, Clay's going to pick up one. Surely, I don't think he's going to be able to do this.
If he would have hit that snipe, that would have been absolutely filthy. He's going to push forward. He sees one directly on the bomb, gets hit markers. That player wisely dips back, and he will get picked up from behind. And you said from the get-go, the first team to take an offensive round here is your team to win it. It's going to be Faze as they seal this 4th round.
It was a dominating offensive performance. I mean, they got it down to a 4v1. I think what happened there is, Denial went so aggressive, into the spawn, and Faze just played that perfectly. They kind of baited them out.
Yeah, no, it could not have played better. Now, if you are going to be Denial here, it's your chance on offense. What's going through their minds? What's the best play?
You've been going mid and you've been getting shut down pretty easy. I think you're just going to have to try and push towards this A bomb. I wouldn't even be surprised to go right through the A street. I really love that push. If you can get one player down, force them to start rotating over, go right down that A street. Well, but looks like they're just going to go straight for that bomb. And he is getting pelted with nades.
Tagged up, but managed to stay alive. If that was Parasite that was going to push forward, if he wins that gunfight, it'd be huge. But Parasite actually gets both the players in and around the bomb site. What huge plays out of him. Enable gets one as well. It's going to be just Clayster left alive again in a 1v4, and he gets dropped. So between bomb down and defusal, it was probably about 8 seconds.
Absolutely. That Parasite just went massive right there. And he's been playing phenomenal. That AK-12, it's interesting. He's only using it on the offensive side. It'd be interesting to see if he brings it out in some of the respawn game modes as we go further in the tournament.
And this is looking a lot like we saw the best of 5 for Faze yesterday. I think they struggled in the hard point, then they just came alive in the S&D.
They got dominated in that hard point yesterday.
Yeah. But it is going to be Parasite did 6-1, Enable 5, and actually every single player really positive. Aches at only a 3-2, but still, just look at the KDs across the board right now.
So they're able to pick off Clay right at the beginning of the game. You see they're playing so passive. You got Parasite just kind of hanging out there in the spawn. Now they really don't need to make a play right here, but it's actually going to be Aches taking out Attach, picking up his second kill. That's huge. If they can get another offensive round, Maves, I think, don't like to call before it's over, but I think it would be pretty.
Well, I feel like they're winning all of their 1v1 gunfights right now. I mean, pretty much every engagement we've watched that's been, kind of a 50-50 fight has gone in the favor of Faze right now. 50 seconds left in this one. They're going to get eyes on bomb here. Let's see if JCap can win that. And it's another one. That's another 1v1 gunfight that you think Denial has a chance to win. They're just not winning them.
This is the Faze team that you kind of wonder, where are they on respawn when they're just winning all their individual engagements? Where is this team on hardpoint? I think their communication, just teamwork's a little bit off on those respawn game modes. At least hardpoint. They looked great on CTF and Uplink yesterday, but where is this team when it matters in that first game?
And this has been the single biggest thing for me in game number 2. It's not like there's some wild strategies coming out of Faze right now. They're just winning their engagements. They're
just winning their one-on-one gun battles, and Parasite obviously dominating. We'll stay on board with him, go flipping on the defensive side, starting off 7-1. Almost couldn't get off to a better start, really. Faze dominating this recovery S&D.
All right, we'll watch Parasite. Last time we saw him in this defensive position is when he pushed in. They got the bomb down really quick, was Denial, but he got that 2-piece so quickly. Attached, though, will get the first blood on Enable. So 4-3 advantage right now is going to be the scenario here for Denial. We're watching Aches right now. Top jungle, you saw there on the mini, both through COD Vision, there was one player in and around, and really 3 players kind of in and around his location.
Yeah, seems like Denial just trying to figure out what they want to do with this bomb. Up 1 player right now, they're able to push one site and just trade kills effectively. They're going to be able to win this offensive round.
All right, we'll switch to replays. He's going to be your bomb carrier in and around. That Parasite has been dominating at that site. Could not be playing it better. He's eventually going to drop to Clay, and it is going to be, though, a 2v2 Slasher and Aches versus JCap and Attach.
You see Slasher just picked up one. It looks like they're just going to fight this one out of mid-map. Now it's all up to Aches. Aches left in a 2v1 situation.
And he should know. I mean, they're on the A site. They don't have a ton of time. 30 seconds. I think the bomb's going to be going down right now, and the timing works out perfectly for him. Does he let him go?
Oh!
Wow.
I think he was going to try and get all the way around and kill the bomb guy first and then come over and kill Attach. Attach obviously just turned around, saw Aches just staring at him in the middle of the street and killed him pretty easily. Yeah,
that was Aches getting cute. He wanted to try and just sneak by, thought he had an opportunity to make a clutch play. I mean, that could have gone one of two ways.
It could have worked out really well. We could have said that was an amazing play, so smart. Or
instead he got turned on.
Instead he got turned on. Looked like he had some of the slowest reaction time ever. Let's go on board with Denal. Flipping over to the defensive side. They're really going to need a hold over here over at A.
All right, and they're going to be pushing forward. Looks like they're getting pretty aggressive here on the defensive side of things. They've already pushed up all the way onto this A bomb site. You can see the offensive side here from Faze. They are just basically backed by their spawn.
We know this is how Faze has been playing the entire time, but the issue is that Denial has been putting that pressure on the flank from that B side of the map. They've been trying to go through that top jungle area, and Faze has been baiting them out in the spawn. On the flip side, they're going to push that A bomb site right now. It's really, kind of thrown Faze off a little bit. They're trapped in their spawn.
Well, JCap gets that first blood, but he will be sniped then by Slasher. We'll watch and see if Enable decides to go lower. I think there's a player about to peek here.
It looks like that player is going to be attached, and he's just going to back down real quick. Enable able to pick up that one right there. That's huge. Yeah, that's just Attach getting a little bit too anxious right there. If he would have just, kind of sat in that corner, waited it out, and Enable with a phenomenal kill right there on the Clay. Cross-map SMG. It's just going to be down to replays with that sniper. You always know what position he's going to be playing in that back rock area over at A site.
For those of you viewers at home,
difficult one.
That is a little outside of the consistent range for the ASM1, as he is absolutely melted.
He was hurt. He was hurt.
He had to have been.
He was hurt also, but replays, he's going to pick up Aches right there. He's got Enable on the bomb site. He's going to put a bunch of nice shots into him. He's going to have to push, not able to trade those kills.
All right, there it is.
It's going to be Faze getting on the board. I said if they win that first offensive round, they were going to win this game.
Yep.
And, they were able to win 2 offensive rounds. Absolutely huge on recovery.
Well, they had an opportunity, I think, in round number 3 to win their first offense. They got that quick plant, but weren't able to hold it out. The following offensive round for them, they took back-to-back offensive rounds.